Right, g'day junior tickies, this is Mr. P, taking you through this video, going through one of the worksheet questions that deals with the respiratory system, particularly here question 2. So do stick with me while we answer question 2. This is a typical type question that we're going to be looking at for section A. Okay, and you'll see over here that we are looking at identifying either options A or B or both in each of these questions that best represents or describes the answer to what we see in column 1. So if we read through our instructions over here, we are only writing, or we write only A only, B only, both A and B, or none as the answer to our question here. Okay, anything other than that means we're probably not going to get full credit for our answer. So it is important we read our instructions and we follow them carefully. All right, so if we look at column 1, in this case 2.1, it talks about breathing muscles, and we have the options intercostal and diaphragm. So if we look at options A and B, which of those best represents an answer to question 2.1? And here I would definitely say both A and B. Options A and B both link to the breathing system or breathing muscles, and we can have both A and B as the answer here. Question 2.2, C-shaped cartilaginous rings. In other words, if we look at options A and B, they want to know where are they found. So option A says esophagus, option B says bronchioles. Now here we're going to need to know our work quite well, because if we don't, we could probably make the mistake of choosing the bronchioles. But the bronchioles, being as small as what they are, they actually don't have those C-shaped cartilaginous rings. So my answer here would actually be none. None of these options link to question 2.2, or should I say column 1 as 2.2. If we look at 2.3, the structure that prevents food particles from entering the lungs, we've got glottis, we've got epiglottis, and theoretically, if we've gone and studied our work, we'll know that option A, the epiglottis here, is what they are describing and not the glottis. So here we got A only as being the answer to this question. 2.4, the double membrane that covers the outer surface of the lungs. So this is going to be the pleural membrane. So let's see what options we get given here. A, the pleural, B, the viscera. So it asks us for the double membrane, so we could expect that what they mean for options A and B is the pleural membrane or the visceral membrane. So we will be selecting option A here because we know it's the pleural membrane. A only. 2.5, the cartilaginous structure that contains the vocal cords. Now, if we haven't studied our work very well, we might make the mistake of linking that to B, which is the pharynx. But we know the vocal cords are not part of the trachea, and we may make the mistake of linking it to the pharynx, but we'll know that it's actually the larynx. So here we've got none as being the correct option. 2.6, tiny air sacs at the end of each bronchiole. Tiny air sacs at the end of each bronchiole. So we're not looking at a cell, so we could probably eliminate A. B, the option is alveoli, and I would say B is the correct option here. B only. 2.7, dome-shaped muscle separating the thorax from the abdomen. Dome-shaped muscle, so that already gives us a link to what we're looking for here. We're looking for the diaphragm, and what do we have as options? A, external intercostal muscle, B, internal intercostal muscle. So I would say we eliminate both options A and B, and we end up with the correct answer here being none. 2.8, the main branches of the trachea that lead to the lung. We've got the bronchi being option A, and the bronchiole being option B, and it says to us the main branches of the trachea. So they've got a link directly to the trachea. So here we're looking at option A and not option B, and it would be A only. All right, junior tickies, making sense of this type of question and doing the best you possibly can here is very, very important, because these questions are worth 2 marks each. So if we can do the best we can here, every correct answer gives us 2 marks. So we need to practice these types of questions particularly. Right, so I hope that this has helped. Get a hold of the worksheet memorandum, as well as the theory booklet to practice more of these questions. And I do hope to see you again in some of our other theory videos and our practice question videos. Right, thanks again, Junior Turkeys. We'll see you soon.